In today's episode, I finished cleaning a large sofa and a love seat, which were both very delicate fabrics. They're Martha Stewart pieces. And then this particular love seat and ottoman is in the office in the home. It's also a Martha Stewart piece. It's an expensive piece. This one here is what they call performance polyester. So it is 100% polyester, which is great. It's easy to clean. They last a really long time. If you're interested in finding out about how the fabric responds and how to clean it, just Google performance polyester and it'll give you some tips. But what I've done is when I vacuumed everything, and then the next step is to spot. I used liquid solvent spotter on this because there were some grease marks. And then I neutralized it just with a little water and a little bit of vinegar. Those are the spots that I'm trying to dry. Everything else was cleaned with a dry foam, so it dries really quick. It doesn't require me to put fans up. But if you're in the industry of cleaning upholstery, you know that if you use a little extra product and there's a wet mark, you're at risk if you walk away, because any alkalinity in the water levels or whatever you used on the spotter could actually create a water ring. Or in my case, in the Pacific Northwest, if they turn the heat up, the humidity goes up and it takes longer to dry, and you could get either wick back if there's any in the padding underneath, or you get water marks. So you could see by spending a few extra minutes with a 1500 watt blow dryer, I can dry the areas. That way, when I walk away from this job, I can take my final photo. I know and the customer knows this is the final product. This is what it looks like. Everybody's happy. And that is a win-win situation. Doesn't take very long. You're not on a VLM, low moisture cleaning. You're not using a lot of liquid anyway. I never take a pre-spray solution and just saturate upholstery. I clean all upholstery via dry foam method. I have a manufacturer that I get my solutions from. They're a proprietary blend. They're not available yet, so when they are, I will let you know. But they work great. What I do is after spotting, after first pre-vacuuming, then spotting, pardon me, then I apply the emulsifier or the cleaning foam with a microfiber mitt evenly across all the furniture. I do the case first, then I do the pillows, the cushions, and then I set everything aside and I get my polishing machine and I add a pad to that, which is a 50-50 blend cotton and I believe it's cotton and nylon, or cotton and nylon, I believe. You'll see, I think I pan out and show a picture of it, but anyway, I go over the entire product or the entire sofa or whatever upholstery I'm doing with a pad. I flip it over and use side A, side B, and then use additional pads as needed. You could see the soil transfer into the pad, and then that's how the dirt is being absorbed out of the upholstery. So it doesn't require a traditional hot water extraction where you're spraying the solution in and sucking it back out. The emulsifying foam separates all of the soil and dirt, suspends it for transfer. And you could see it came out beautiful. I wasn't even going to do a video today, but I thought since I'm here, I already did the work. I wanted to share this tip here with my friends on YouTube. If you're cleaning upholstery, get yourself a blow dryer. And you can see I had to clean this one where the feet were, so that's just water. I may not get 100% dry, but I'll get a visual where I can say, hey, when this is 100% dry, it's going to look fantastic. There's no water rings or anything like that, no wick back. Looking good. You can see that vacuum there on the left. I picked that up on Amazon, and that thing's incredible. I mean, it's a cordless vac, but I can use that on stairs. I can use it on upholstery. It has a telescopic handle there, and you can see the little end piece. I use that for the furniture. I can actually push that down under the backing of the frame and everything. I'm going to get a chair. Big boy's getting a little tired. Hey, when you're the boss, you could sit down on the job, right? I have no fear of layoffs. I don't ever think I'm going to get fired. And I take vacations whenever I dang well please. That's the beauty of being self-employed. Some of my viewers are also carpet cleaners. They know what I'm talking about. We do have our ups and downs, but with time, it just gets better and better and better. These particular clients are scheduled about every year. I think this is my 4th year doing this upholstery. At the end of the video, I'll show you a rug that they keep in the kitchen. It's a high-end, really dense rug that was made, I believe, in Turkey. And it is 100% wool. I cannot clean it on site. I could clean it on site, but that particular rug, I have to really do a lot of work on it. I have to vacuum both sides. I do use the beater bar so that I can get as much dust and dirt out of it. I have picked up a couple of Pepsi pallets that are like graded, pallets that they stack stuff on for the forklift. I'll try and show those to you. They're in my workshop. And what I do is when I'm vacuuming with the Hoover Hush-Tone, that beater bar, when I vacuum the top, all the dirt falls through the graded pallet because I have the rug on the pallet. And you could see all the dirt and dust underneath the pallet when I'm done. But I'll flip it over, I'll vacuum the other side, flip it over, vacuum it again, and then I'll vacuum cross-directional. I mean, this carpet is really thick. It doesn't have fringes, thank goodness, so there's no problem there. But I roll it up and I take it with me when I leave. Tell them it'll be back within a week or two because I have to take the time to hand do it. Not really hand do it, but I do use my smaller orbital machine with the green brush, or I'm sorry, the black brush. Then I pat it, and then I pull out my hot water extractor. Yes, I do pull out the hot water extractor sometimes. And I steam clean the heck out of it, and then I put it under air dryers on top of the pallets. Get some air movement. There's my upholstery bag. Got my tools in there. There's the mitt I use. I do carry a microfiber rag. This thing is great. There's the Challenger pads I use for upholstery. Can't find a better pad anywhere. Polly C. Uh-oh, I sat down and I guess I was sweating. I know, I'm sorry. That's gross to say. But anyway, we'll dry it up with that microfiber pad. The microfiber cloth also works very well on delicate fabric. Sometimes I'll just mist the fabric with an acetic acid at the end, and I'll just go over it and smooth it all out with a microfiber rag. We'll go for a little walk here. There's my buggy. Oh, yeah. And here we go. This is a very fine, delicate, it's a polished cotton. Got to be very careful with this thing. It takes me a lot longer to do these two pieces, and the cushions come up, tops and backs, but look how nice. I got it all dry, just using the dry foam, put it all back together for them. We'll take a look again in here in the office. I'm going to pack up all my goodies. There you go. Looking fantastic. Still needs a little dry time, but hey, Looks great. The customer was happy. Try and pan out and show you that is the love seat. That's the polished cotton. It's a Martha Stewart piece. And there's the love seat. Looking good. I appreciate you guys joining me this Saturday or whatever day it is that you're watching this. There's my upholstery bag. I carry the swirly cord with me for my drill. And then the new vacuum I got. There's the rug. I'm taking that with me. I'll see you in the next episode.